Coming up next on BGSU Brain Game, it is Danbury versus Upper Sandusky. I feel the heat of the inferno of intellects getting ready to clash. Only one team can leave victorious. Who is it going to be? Only one way to find out. BGSU's Brain Game starts right now. And welcome to BGSU Brain Game. It is Danbury versus Upper Sandusky. Let's meet our teams, starting with Upper Sandusky. Tell us who you are.
I'm Robbie Wingard. I'm a senior. To my left is Cameron Arnold. He's also a senior. And to my right is Sam Smith, who is also a senior.
And give a shout out to your coach. Who's your coach?
Aaron Frazee.
All right, welcome to Upper Sandusky. Danbury, tell us who you are.
I'm Emma Reddick, a senior. To my left is Vipa Patel, a junior, and to my right is Astrid Hoblov, a sophomore. We are coached by Mrs. Hurt, Mrs. Candy Hurt.
All right, welcome to both of our teams. Going to start off with our toss-up round. In this round, there are 10 questions. They're worth 10 points apiece. No deduction for an incorrect answer, so you can take some risks here and feel a little bit looser on your buzzers. You may confer before buzzing in, and you can steal a question in this round. Danbury and Upper Sandusky, are you ready? Let's get started. Among the Great Lakes located in the North American continent, which one is located farthest south? That will be Upper Sandusky. Robbie?
Lake Erie.
Correct. What kind of transparent object disperses white light into the color? That would be Danbury. Astrid?
Prism.
Correct. Identify the Egyptian queen who went into battle with Mark Antony during that would be Danbury. Emma?
Cleopatra.
Correct. Identify the type of open excavation from which stone is obtained. That would be Upper Sandusky. Cameron?
Quarry.
Correct. In the human brain, this system or structure contains both the hippocampus and the amygdala and is known to be responsible for emotion and long-term memory. That will be Upper Sandusky. Robbie?
The frontal lobe.
Incorrect. What is the name of this system? Danbury. Astrid?
Limbic system.
Correct. A hexagon is regular and its perimeter is 84 inches. What is the length of each side of this polygon? That would be Upper Sandusky. Sam?
14.
Correct. In the words dihedral and disaccharides, what is the meaning of that would be Upper Sandusky. Cameron?
2.
Correct. From 1948 to 1992, this Midwestern U.S. state served as the home for the U.S. SAC, or Strategic Air Command, at Offutt Air Force Base before it was replaced by a more unified command. Name this state that is home to the cities of Chadron and Oglala. That would be Upper Sandusky. Robbie?
Illinois.
Incorrect. Danbury? That would be Emma.
Oklahoma.
Incorrect. Nebraska. Identify the novel by Dashiell Hammett that features a fictional private detective named Sam Spade that includes the name of a predatory bird. That would be Danbury. Astrid?
Hawk.
Incorrect. Upper Sandusky, would you like to steal? That would be Robbie.
A falcon.
Will we accept that? We cannot accept that. We needed the Maltese falcon. The Maltese falcon. Give the word used during World War II to refer to the style of lightning warfare used by the Germans. That would be Upper Sandusky. Robbie?
Blitzkrieg.
Correct. End of round. Let's take a look at our score. A very tight competition indeed. Danbury, 30 points. Upper Sandusky, 50 points. Stick around. Our risk and reward round is coming up next. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. It's Danbury, 30 points. Upper Sandusky, 50 points. Looks like both teams have decided to shuffle the deck a little bit. Upper Sandusky, who has joined your team?
Liv Geyer. She's a senior.
All right, welcome to you. And Danbury, tell us who you are. Some new faces here.
I'm Alexis Wonder, a senior, and to my left, Peyton Schultz, a freshman.
All right, welcome to you, our new players and our returning players. This is the risk and reward round. In this round, there are 9 questions. Both teams will receive the same 9 questions. They're 10 points apiece, no deduction for an incorrect answer. The 10th question is our risk and reward question. You can risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments on that question. We will give you the topic of that question. But it is risk and it is reward. If you get it right, you'll get whatever you've risked. If you get it wrong, you lose those points. Or you do have the option just to pass. All right, Upper Sandusky, since you're at 50 points, you will be sticking around. That means, Danbury, I'm going to ask you to step behind me here, and you are off to isolation. All right, Upper Sandusky, are you ready for your risk and reward round? Starts right now. During which phase of mitosis do the joined chromatids separate and begin to move toward opposite poles? That would be Robbie.
Metaphase?
Incorrect. Anaphase. The Vietnam War officially ended in 1975. During which decade of the century did the military action begin? That would be Robbie.
The 60s?
Incorrect. 1950s. Among his works are The Humorous History of New York, From the Beginning of the World to the End of the Dutch Dynasty, and the much-loved The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Name this author whose given name was Diedrich Knickerbocker. That would be Upper Sandusky. Robbie.
Longfellow?
Incorrect. Washington Irving. The digestive system of which vertebrate animal would include the intestine, the esophagus, the cloaca, crop, and gizzard? That would be Robbie.
A chicken?
Will we accept chicken? More generally?
Like a bird?
Yeah, birds is what we're looking for there. This element is the heaviest of the alkaline earth metals. Identify this element that has an atomic weight of 226. That would be Robbie.
Francium?
Incorrect. Radium. Identify the legendary Swiss archer who was captured by the Austrians and forced to shoot an apple from his son's head. That would be Liv.
Tell.
Correct. William Tell. If you are a researcher investigating organisms in the field of mycology, what is your object of interest? That will be Robbie.
Mushrooms?
Will we accept mushrooms? We will accept mushrooms, yes. Give the name of the landlocked European nation, sometimes referred to as Helvetia, that has long been respected for its stand of conflict neutrality. That would be Robbie.
Switzerland?
Switzerland is correct. When Louis Pasteur made his 19th century discoveries related to the principles of vaccination, 2 diseases were initially the topic of his studies. Identify either of these. That would be Robbie.
Smallpox?
Incorrect. Anthrax or rabies. Anthrax or rabies. All right, our risk and reward question. The topic is the Nutcracker.
10.
10 points. In Peter Tchaikovsky's ballet, The Nutcracker Suite, which character is the ruler of the kingdom of the sweets? That would be Robbie.
King Candy.
Incorrect. The Sugar Plum Fairy is who that we're looking for there. All right, lose points for that, but great effort. Upper Sandusky, that is the end of the risk and reward round for you. It's now time for you to head off to isolation. All right, let's bring back in Danbury. Welcome back, Danbury. Are you ready for your risk and reward round? All right, let's get started. During which phase of mitosis do the joined chromatids separate and begin to move toward opposite poles? That would be Astrid.
Anaphase?
Correct. The Vietnam War officially ended in 1975. During which decade of the century did the military action begin? That would be Astrid.
1960s?
Incorrect. The 1950s. Among his works are The Humorous History of New York, From the Beginning of the World to the End of the Dutch Dynasty, and the much-loved The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Name this author whose given name was Diedrich Knickerbocker. Time. Washington Irving is what we were looking for there. The digestive system of which vertebrate animal would include the intestine, esophagus, cloaca, crop, and gizzard? That would be Astrid.
A bird.
Correct, birds. This element is the heaviest of the alkaline earth metals. Identify this element that has an atomic weight of 226. Astrid.
Argon.
Incorrect, radium. Identify the legendary Swiss archer who was captured by the Austrians and forced to shoot an apple from his son's head. It was William Tell. If you are a researcher investigating organisms in the field of mycology, what is your that would be Danbury, Astrid.
Fungi.
Fungi is correct. That is your object of interest. Give the name of the landlocked European nation, sometimes referred to as Helvetia, that has long been respected for its stand of conflict neutrality. That would be Astrid.
Switzerland.
Switzerland is correct. When Louis Pasteur made his 19th century discoveries related to the principles of vaccination, 2 diseases were initially the topic of his studies. Identify either of these. Astrid.
Cowpox.
Incorrect. Anthrax or rabies. Both sound terrible. Okay, risk and reward question. The topic is the Nutcracker. You can risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments, or you can pass. What are you thinking, Danbury?
We're going to do it for 5.
Going to do it for 5. All right. In Peter Tchaikovsky's ballet, The Nutcracker Suite, which character is the ruler of the kingdom of the sweets? That would be Astrid.
The Sugar Plum Fairy.
The Sugar Plum Fairy is correct. All right, Danbury, that is the end of the risk and reward round for you. Let's clear our scores and let's bring back in Upper Sandusky so our teams can see where they stand against each other. Welcome back to Upper Sandusky. Let's take a look at your score. You stand at 80 points. Danbury stands at 75. A very close competition indeed. You're definitely going to want to stick around because our category round is coming up next, where questions are worth up to 30 points apiece. Stay tuned. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. I told you I could feel the heat, and the heat is on. It is Danbury 75 points, Upper Sandusky 80 points. It doesn't get much closer than that. Looks like we have some substitutions and some returning players. Upper Sandusky, sound off.
Sam Smith is back.
All right, welcome to Sam. And Danbury, tell us who has joined and returned.
To my left, Emma Reddick has returned, and we have to my right is Maria Maringer.
All right, welcome to our new players, our returning players. This is the category round. In this round, there are 6 categories to choose from. Questions worth 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 points apiece. But bum, 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 deductions start now. You go for 25, you're risking 25 points. There is one game changer question in there. That's our double or nothing question. You get double the points and no risk of a deduction in points. Danbury, you will get to make the first selection in this round, but making the selection, let me be clear, just because you select a question does not mean you own it. All questions are open to all buzzers at all times. Danbury, make your first choice.
Amendments for 15.
Amendments for 15 points. Based on the given wording, identify each of the following amendments of the U.S. Constitution. No amendment is named twice. The right to a jury of peers is granted with assistance of counsel for defense. That would be Upper Sandusky. Robbie.
The 6th.
The 6th is correct. Upper Sandusky takes control.
Sports for 10.
Sports for 10 points. In tennis, when the score is tied 40-40, what? Upper Sandusky, Sam.
Deuce.
It is called a deuce, correct. Upper Sandusky still in control.
Sports 15.
Sports now for 15 points. How many different NBA franchises has, that would be Upper Sandusky, Robbie?
15.
Incorrect. Has LeBron James played for? Danbury, would you like to steal? They are saying no. They want to pass. It was 3, Cleveland Cavaliers, Miami Heat, and LA Lakers. But he's still playing. He could still get 15 in, Robbie. Don't you worry about it. Just not yet. Just not yet. All right, Upper Sandusky still in control.
Sports 20.
Sports now for 20 points. If you roll a strike in bowling, you get 10 points plus what? That would be Upper Sandusky. Sam.
The next frame.
We cannot accept that. I am sorry. Danbury, would you like to steal? That would be Alexis.
The next 2 scores.
The next 2 scores we will accept, yes. That means Danbury back in control and has taken the lead.
Amendments for 20.
Amendments for 20. The powers not given to the United States federal government in the Constitution fall to the states, respectively, or that would be Danbury. Alexis.
10th Amendment.
10th Amendment is correct. Danbury in control.
Amendments for 25.
Amendments for 25 points. This is our double or nothing question. Again, it's open to all buzzers. The rights in the Constitution will not be used to deny or disparage other rights retained by the people. That would be Danbury. Alexis.
The 9th Amendment.
Correct. You get double the points for that. Danbury in control.
Amendments for 30.
Amendments now for 30 points. No fact tried by a jury shall be otherwise re-examined in any court. The 7th Amendment there. Danbury in control.
Amendments for 10.
Amendments now for 10 points, finishing off this category. Freedom of religion, that would be Upper Sandusky. Liv.
The First Amendment.
First Amendment, Upper Sandusky snatches back control.
Sports 25.
Sports now for 25 points. Total the score of a grand slam in baseball, plus a field goal in football, and a free throw in basketball. That would be Danbury. Alexis.
8.
Correct. 8 points. Danbury takes back control.
Solve me for 15.
Solve me for 15 points. If it's now 10 a.m., what will the time be in 240 minutes? That will be Danbury. Alexis.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. is correct. Danbury in control.
Solve me for 20.
Solve me now for 20 points. Total up the sides, a triangle, hexagon, octagon, and a square. Danbury. Alexis.
21.
21 is correct. Danbury in control, stepping on the gas.
Solve me for 25.
Solve me for 25 points. Find the volume of a block of ice measuring 4 feet by 4 feet by 10 feet. That would be Upper Sandusky. Sam.
160 feet.
Will we accept that?
Squared. Cube.
We cannot, will we accept that? Yes or no? We will accept it. All right, Upper Sandusky in control.
Sports 30.
Sports for 30 points. The NHL hockey team in St. Louis are called, that would be Upper Sandusky. Sam.
The blue.
The Blues. Yes, Upper Sandusky in control.
Human body for 25.
The human body for 25 points. Identify each of the following associated with the human body. Name of the 2 phases of heartbeat. Time. Systole and diastole. Upper Sandusky in control.
Begins with CL 20.
Begins with CL for 20 points based on the given definition. Identify each vocabulary words that begins with the letters CL. A confused mass of disordered items on a shelf or surface. That would be Danbury. Alexis.
Clump.
Incorrect. Or surface. That would be Sam.
Clutter.
Clutter is what we were looking for there. Upper Sandusky in control.
CL 30.
CL for 30 points. A loud noise or outcry. That will be Danbury. Alexis.
Clatter.
We will accept clatter, yes. And Danbury takes control.
Solve me for 10.
Solve me for 10 points. What is 5 squared? That would be Upper Sandusky. Sam.
25.
Incorrect. Plus 3 cubed. Danbury, would you like to steal? That will be Maria.
52.
52 is correct in just at the buzzer. Let's take a look at our scores. Quite the round here. We have Upper Sandusky, 145 points. Danbury at 245 points. Still very much anybody's game because the brainstorm round is coming up next. In that round, questions are worth 20 points apiece, negative 20 points for an incorrect answer. Anybody's game. Stay tuned. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. Danbury 245, Upper Sandusky 145 points. Still anybody's game. Looks like we had do we have some substitutions for Upper Sandusky? Did someone come in? Who's joined the team?
Cameron Arnold's back.
All right, welcome to you. And Danbury staying with your lineup, correct? Or do we make we did make a switch. Who has rejoined the team?
Astrid Hoblob has
All right,
returned.
welcome back to our returning players. All right, this is it. This is the brainstorm round. All questions in this round are worth 20 points apiece, negative 20 points for an incorrect answer. You may confer before buzzing in, and you cannot, I repeat, you cannot steal a question in this round. All right, Danbury, Upper Sandusky, the brainstorm starts right now. The Saffir-Simpson scale is used as an intensity measure for which natural weather event? That would be Upper Sandusky. Robbie.
Hurricanes.
Excuse me?
Hurricanes.
Correct. Identify the land animal that has the longest lifespan of any on Earth. That would be Upper Sandusky. Sam.
Tortoise.
Correct. By what name is the smallest particle of a substance that still has all the properties of the substance? That would be Upper Sandusky. Cameron.
An atom.
Incorrect. Molecule. Give the 8-letter noun that designates the ability of an organism to resist disease by producing antibodies. That would be Upper Sandusky. Cameron.
Immune.
We cannot accept that. Immunity is what we needed. As of September 2022, who is currently serving as the state of Ohio's that would be Upper Sandusky. Robbie.
DeWine.
Incorrect. 66th Lieutenant Governor. That would be John Husted. Metzengerstein is the first printed short story of what American author? Edgar Allan Poe. Upon which organs of the body can the adrenal glands be found? That will be Upper Sandusky. Cameron.
The kidneys.
The kidneys is correct. Which state is due west of Montana? That will be Upper Sandusky.
Idaho.
Correct. Upon the shores of which Great Lake is the city of Green Bay, Wisconsin? That would be Upper Sandusky. Robbie.
Lake Michigan.
Correct. In the words marine, mariner, and maritime, what is the meaning of the prefix M-A? That would be Upper Sandusky. Sam.
Of the sea.
Of the sea. Will you accept that? Of the sea, yes. Identify the aromatic plant that is the favorite food of the koala bear. That will be Upper Sandusky. Sam.
Eucalyptus.
Correct. Between which two integers does the square root of 135 lie? They get in time. Yes, they did. Danbury, Alexis.
11 and 12.
Correct. Identify the color that results when an object absorbs all light. That will be Upper Sandusky. Sam.
White.
Incorrect. Black. Of which ancient empire was the Thebes once the capital? That would be Astrid.
Egypt.
Correct. In what part of the body are 3? That will be end of round. Let's take a look at our score. Upper Sandusky with 205, and our winner with 285 points is Danbury. Let's give both these teams a big round of applause. Now, the spirit of good sportsmanship, let's come out, meet in the middle, shake hands. We'll see you at the next BGSU Brain Game.